Like Metro Group is on.
It's Madden NFL 24, and we'll see Nick Bolton. He put up numbers last week with a 9-tackle performance. It's the Chiefs and the...
Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25. The KC offense set to go, led as always by the gunslinger, a former MVP in this league. It's Patrick Mahomes.
And what I loved about meeting with him before the game was talking to a guy who takes ownership of his performance. 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions last week, but all he focused on was the loss, okay? And he did say, if I change my stats a little bit, but that'll help my team.
Mahomes' throw on target to James. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. He finds his man, complete. It's Sullivan, and able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. This drive starts with 2 steps forward and now 1 back. A pair of 1st downs, and here a loss of yardage. So the 1st down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Again, it's Pacheco. And a lane slow and materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45. Well, CD, you see some of the injuries that have popped up for this franchise, and obviously hoping to get these guys back sooner rather than later.
Yeah, these guys, they've been hearing the mantra next man up since their Friday night light games in high school. It's 3 simple words, but they're absolutely perfect to use, and everyone has adopted them. Next guy up, do your best.
Not the opening possession they were looking for, especially on the road.
No doubt about it, because they wanted to come out and establish a little momentum right away, but now bringing up a 4th down, an empty possession, not what they were seeking.
And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. So out come the Bucs now for their 1st drive. And led out by the rookie. Expectations high here as he's making his 1st NFL start.
For every rookie prospect, there are always nerves involved in this moment. Running your team out to start a game. But there's a reason they brought him in. We're willing to make him their starter. Nerves and lead his team to a victory. We saw him do it at the collegiate level and really make himself into a leader and someone you can envision doing the exact same thing here in the NFL.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. They're going to look to throw. So left side, it's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. Well, there's a new man here under center. What do you think they saw to acquire him, Charles?
I think they went back to their old scouting reports because those never go away. And I think that they liked him when he was coming out of school. Didn't have the opportunity to get him. But now with this opportunity, they think they can get him back to his former level.
Now left side on the swing pass. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and that'll make it 2nd down. The Bucs at 6-1 now through 7 weeks of the season. And they come in riding high, just 1 loss in their last 7 games.
And I like the way that this team is winning football games because they're doing it the way that coaches love to preach. Penalties at a minimum because they've been very disciplined, very focused in their business.
3rd and 5. Back to throw here. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. Kansas City taking the field for their second drive. And they are back down to 500 following the loss last week. Consistency has been a real issue for them so far.
Brandon, you almost don't know what team is going to show up every week. I mean, there's no consistency with this ball club at all, and if we feel that way, I know it frustrates the coaching staff, and it also has to frustrate the key leaders in the locker room. They got to figure out how to get coordinated. I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Mahomes now on first down. Little short pass to James. The numbers for James from last week: 7 catches, 102 yards.
And I get the feeling that he loves this matchup. I mean, the unit he's going against is in the bottom half of the league against the pass. He had to have circled this one on the schedule and said to himself, this should be a big game.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete.
Tight end has become a bigger and bigger part of the passing game in the NFL. But if you drop the football, that position can get swapped out with a wide receiver in that spot, a running back in that spot. There are other ways they can go if you're not going to catch the ball.
And that's not just his first drop, his second drop of the game. And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
Sometimes the game is pretty simple. Put a few extra defensive backs on the field, give them nowhere to throw the football, force the incompletion, and get off the field on third down.
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this works out well as it'll kick out of bounds at the 11-yard line. Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their second drive. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. Well, here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's White. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Here's a 2nd and 7. He finds his man, complete. It's Porter. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. A yard all they need, but it's third down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Bucs first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. First down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13. He'll look to throw. Now a short pass pulled in by Washington. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. 38-yard line, 2nd and 9.
Second and 9 at the 38-yard line.
They'll look to throw. To the sideline and incomplete. You talk about this Chiefs defense. And this unit, very tough to throw against. Currently 2nd best in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And that is no good. And this will remain a scoreless game.
Yeah, 55 yards is anything but a gimme. You've got to really concentrate on your leg swing and proper technique. This time, though, he's unable to convert.
KC's offense ready to take over. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here 1st and 10. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down. That's his longest run of the first quarter. And, Charles, we talked before the game about them needing to establish the run game. They'll be looking for more of that.
And they got to the perimeter. So that tells me. So they'll have some complementary runs where he'll run it to the inside. But it appears that when they want the big yardage, they think they can get to the outside and make it happen.
At the 40-yard line.
Mahomes going to throw. Little short pass to James. It'll be a gain of 5. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4. Now here's Mahomes. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
Yeah, they were right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. They go play fake. Mahomes. The pass complete on the crossing route. This is Tony with it. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted. And the Bucs are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
Well, Brandon, as they say in popular culture, this one's going to leave a mark because they can see the end zone, but it'll stay out of reach because of their error. All their offensive teammates have to give the quarterback right now, offer a little bit of encouragement because what's done is done. Let's get them next time out.
The Bucs ready to take over once again. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with a give to White. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. Back to throw now on first down. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Porter. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers in control of the football. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 36-yard line.
He'll look to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And that will be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
Well, based on what we've seen so far, I don't think you can even call this an off day anymore, partner, because this group we're watching, they are totally out of rhythm, trying to get their game plan up and running. That 0 on the scoreboard is glaring down at them with every incompletion.
A good kick, 48 yards, 4 on the return. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And, partner, I know so far, and we're still in the first half, but you love this game as a defensive guy. 0-0. We'll see if the offense can get going on this drive.
Well, you know how they talk about music to your ears? How about
what it does for your eyes when you watch something like this, right, where these teams are locked in and going at it, no points going up on the scoreboard. I'm loving it. You're exactly right.
Well, switch over, though, to an offensive mindset for a moment. What do they need to do here to get on track and get some points?
Well, I think a couple of ways. Number one, you pull out something that maybe they haven't seen before. Coaches always talk about unscouted looks. Maybe you give them something that they haven't seen on tape, and now you shock them that way. The second, run your basic playbook, but run it so well that you give your skill position guys a chance to make big plays individually.
Now a 2nd and 6. From midfield, here's Mahomes. Be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
And that's the knowledge you gain from being in this league for a long time. He's learned the hard way when to give up and fight another down. And that's a smart move to throw it away.
He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. The Buccaneers offense ready to rock and roll again. They've been playing the field position game thus far. No score, 2nd quarter as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. Back to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a 1st down. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 7. Setting up the screen, this is Gibbs. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
4th down, so Jake Camarda is out there. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. And now here comes Kansas City. The last series for him, a little disappointing, forced a punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd.
He already did his primary job with an interception earlier, but here he gets a chance to be a pass rusher and takes on the challenge of blitzing and makes another big play. That's something to file away and maybe break out later in this one or in a future game.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. Now whistles and a flag down. Looked like one of the chief linemen might have moved. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. On play action, it's Mahomes. Got his man complete over the middle. That's James. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a 1st down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10. A tough spot here. 3rd and 15. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And that is incomplete. And the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to have to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
And taken right at the 35. And 9 yards there on the return following a punt of 47.
And they will take over 1st and 10. The Tampa Bay offense set to go again.
The Buccaneers in good field position here to start out 1st and 10 at their own 44. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And a quick throw here that's complete. So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that will bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 5 at their 49-yard line.
White, he'll try the left side. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
They're going to look to throw. And he fires one, but incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Here's Jake Camarda now.
That one sails out of bounds. The side judge will walk it off. And he says it went out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Nice punt.
The Chiefs ready to rock again on offense.
The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
2nd down and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 19-yard line.
Here's Mahomes to throw.
He'll check this one down to Pacheco.
And he'll be corralled right around the 34. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs 1st down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
As soon as he leaped down, began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
Mahomes to throw once more. Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's James. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. So after 2 1st downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Sullivan. Now we're going to get a timeout. Appears we've got an injured Buccaneer.
Now the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Here's 2nd and 7.
Now Mahomes.
Over the middle, that's hauled in by Tony.
And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 42.
Give them 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Nice chunky yards on 1st down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on 2nd. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
Now left side on the swing pass. Oh, he shifts past him. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
8-yard pickup. 1st down, Chiefs.
Mahomes now to throw. Over the middle, that's caught by Rice. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's 2nd down. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless 1st half.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd down and 3.
Throwing now is Mahomes.
That's complete to Tony.
Well, that'll be enough to keep the drive moving forward. Another 1st down on the pickup of 5 yards.
And the 1st down, Chiefs.
Now it's Mahomes again. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. Facing a 2nd and 3. Ball on the 10. Now here's Mahomes. He'll drop this off to Pacheco. And the Chiefs are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6.
They threw the screen to the perimeter, but to no benefit at all. Tackled behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of yardage.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. A great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Well, we don't see too many scoreless halves in football, not in today's day and age, and we're not going to see one here. We finally have points on the board.
Yeah, and it didn't come easy, did it? Because neither of these offenses really gotten out of the starting blocks yet. But that is definitely an important score right there. And who knows? The way their defenses play, that touchdown might even hold up until the end.
Extra point right down the middle, and it's now a 7-0 game. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. One more drive here for the Buccaneer offense in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. Now back to throw, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. The throw left sideline falls incomplete.
I tell you what, that's a veteran play from a guy in his first season in the NFL. A lot of rookies are trying to force something there. He thought better of it, and that was the right decision.
And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. Back to throw again. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down. Jake Camarda sent on now to punt this away. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. This is taken at about the 14. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you a stone's throw away across I-4 to Orlando. There standing by is Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Hi again, everybody. Let's get you caught up with what's going on around the league here in the unofficial midway point, Week 8 of the NFL season. We'll get started over at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. And that one finds the Falcons out in front. Desmond Ridder has thrown a touchdown pass. From there, we move to H-Town to check on the Texans at home at NRG Stadium. And that one is at halftime, as they've got the lead over the visiting Detroit Lions. A touchdown pass there for C.J. Stroud. Lastly, let's get you to Charlotte, North Carolina. Check on the Panthers at home at Bank of America Stadium. And they were winners in that ball game as they beat the visiting Washington Commanders. Bryce Young, strong in the victory, as his guys looked better than a team that had won just one game coming in. This has been a hard-fought battle thus far. Just the one touchdown to this point is still anybody's game at 7-0, as both of these defenses have been out there trying to one-up one another.
And we will not have a run back here as the second half starts with a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin this third quarter. They do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Read option, this is White.
And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. He's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. 4th down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority, because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Here comes the Buccaneers punter now. He's been terrific so far. And a fair catch called for and made at the 12-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Chiefs are going to take over with a long field ahead and a 1st and 10. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 13.
Here's Pacheco to begin the drive.
And just not a ton of room to work with. He'll get it to the 15 for a gain of 2.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
Mahomes going to throw.
Has his man, that's James.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 90 yards receiving now for him in the ball game. It's a 1st down. To throw, it's Mahomes. And this is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Now Mahomes throwing on 2nd down. Over the middle, complete. It's James. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A pair of 1st downs gives him a 1st and 10 up at the 44. Again, he'll drop to throw.
That one caught by Rice.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is, because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Good job there keeping him to a short gain. Of course, he's coming off a really terrific performance. Reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week.
And I know people get caught up in, well, if you're the reigning Defensive Player of the Week, you must have made a bunch of spectacular plays. Like, you mixed in a few of those, but most of the plays are just like we saw there. Keep them to short gains, make the fundamental tackle. It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. He'll look to throw.
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Buccaneers are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. So that, Charles, may be the play that this defense has been looking for.
They've hung in there, and if they lose this game, it won't be from a lack of effort on their part. The key question is, can the offense finally do something? Because we're into the 3rd quarter, and a 0 is still glowing on the scoreboard.
So out come the Bucs now.
They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. They'll try and start this drive in the air.
And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
It's 3rd and 10.
They'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, that's the kind of play that was lacking all the way through the first half. Maybe this can give them a little bit of a spark because they're not out of this game by any stretch.
Gibbs straight ahead. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
On 2nd down, here's the option.
And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential. But when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
On the give, here's Gibbs. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 27-yard line.
They'll try the right side here with White. And a fast footwork by White. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. 42 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. Now, they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. White. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Just power football there down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in, have to report like they're eligible. But all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. That time, a 9-play drive.
And it was Rashad White who wrapped the drive up with a touchdown run. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. And the Chiefs offense ready to go again.
They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown. So 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
Ball at the 26, 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Looking to throw is Mahomes.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Here's Mahomes to throw.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
I would dare say that these guys will have liked to have given their defense a little bit more rest since they gave up a touchdown their last time out. For the last one, man, that's not going to happen.
Yep, they're going to have to grab those helmets, get right back out there. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25.
At the 25-yard line.
They'll set up to throw. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
A A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
They'll drop to throw.
Setting up the screen. This is Gibbs.
That's going to bring up 4th down. Only a gain of 2 there.
Boy, that was certainly well read defensively. And the key to any screenplay is space to work. And there was none to be found there. And they tackle it for just a short gain.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field.
Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. They're going to look to throw. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes.
Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
Was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Now Mahomes.
He'll check this one down to Pacheco.
And he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Mahomes now to throw.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. Now inside the 25. Kadarius Toney.
And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
Kadarius Toney.
88 yards.
And the Chiefs have moved out in front here in the final minute of the 3rd quarter.
And Charles, I had an offensive coordinator tell me one time that they design every play to score. I don't know how true that is, but he had to run a long way after that catch. Heck of a play.
I think that when he was telling you that, he was designing run after catch in every play. I mean, that's the only way to put it in there, and that's what we got on that one. Nice catch, an even better run for big yardage.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
This taken in at the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. He'll look to throw.
And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete. The passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense.
The game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Takes this to the 27. Give him 4 yards.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. You are one. Bucs on 3rd down. They've had a lot of chances, but not much success, converting only 3 times. This will be 3rd and 6. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
Fair catch called. It's taken in right at the 20-yard line.
As the offense reemerges, there's wide receiver Kadarius Toney leading him out.
They might want to mix something up defensively because he's been shredding them a bit, hasn't he?
That he has, and even with all the changes that you know are going on the defensive side of the ball, he's still finding ways to get open, finding the right spots, and the delivery's been pretty good too.
It's a touchdown score to this point.
From the 24 now, here's the 2nd and 8.
At the 24-yard line.
They go play action.